How is it, everyone? This is Lolcohol, and in today's video we're going to be crafting one of the most requested crafts I've ever had. I've probably had about 30 people over the last year or two asking, how do I make this belt? It's a Flask Finder Fakeblood belt where we want mods like reduce flask charges used, increase flask effect duration, increased effect of flasks, and the reason I haven't ever done this craft is the correct method, weirdly enough, is to just chaos spam it. A lot of these mods do not have any tags, and using fossils doesn't make it cheaper, using harvest doesn't make it cheaper, so chaos spam is the right method. Now, of course, you can use a fracture. This does prevent you from then applying influence. Also, it's a lot more expensive, especially on a Stygian buys. But in today's video, you're going to see how I made a belt like this. This is pulled from a stream, which is why I'm doing this little caveat, just to have some context at the start. Let's jump in. Let me know what you think. And without further ado, here we go. The mods we're looking for are increased charges gained is good, flask effect duration is good, reduce flask charges used is good, and then the ultimate is flasks have increased effect. We need item level 85 for that. So the reason this is so hard to hit is that these modifiers don't have tags and they have very low weights. The one we want is a 250 out of 51,000. That means you're going to see this mod once every 200-ish Chaos Orbs. And then we want this. So let's say we want this and then let's say Flask Effect Duration Tier 2. Chance to hit this with Chaos Orbs is 1 in 2,500. An alternative you can do is go for something like this and then bench on this last one. It's 1 in 2,000 to hit that. Can't false craft with blocking the mods. You don't want... It's cheaper to do with Chaos Orbs. I know it seems insane, but Chaos Orbs are the meta for this, which is... We'll see, I'll show you. Now this is just for the suffixes, not the prefixes. So you can see with suffixes it's still 5,291 with corroded death pristine. This basically deletes all resistance suffixes and then life or defense prefixes. So, yeah, chaos spam, believe it or not, is the correct method for this, which is why I've never done a crafting video on this. Flask charges gained. Another thing you could do is fracture one of the mods or attempt to fracture one of the mods, and then it makes it a hell of a lot easier. Flask charges gained. Flask supplies, you have increased effect. That is tier 2, tier 3. I mean, if you're desperate, this is actually a decent... This actually, if I got this on League Start, I'd be pretty poggies. It'd be pretty sick. Fast effect duration. Increased effect, that's tier 2. Fast charges gained. So this, what I'm doing right now is my most requested craft. I've had so many people ask how to do this craft. And I always have to tell people, you just need to chaos spam it. Well, either you chaos spam or you go for a fracture. And everyone's like, what? Oh, ooh. Meow. Okay, increased flash charges gain, flask effect duration. This is pretty good. Something we can do is try to null off a prefix, which we did do because you can bench on effect. But this is fewer flask charges gained, right? So it kind of... This is a much cheaper way to do it, but with these suffixes, I don't know. I think we can do it a little bit better than that, right? Maybe we can slam on. Oh man, my kitty wants to go out so badly. Flask effect duration. Flask effect duration. So yeah, this is why I've never made a crafting video for this, because it is super boring. This one has the increased effect. We could also do flask effect duration as a suffix. Bench on cold res, slam it. Pretty unintuitive, I know. And it's just like, use 2,000 Chaos Orbs. Okay. Flask Facturation Tier 4. Flask charges gain Flask Facturation Tier 3 Fire Res. Oh. I think what we do on this is we go suffixes cannot be changed. Then we're going to... so the safe method would be to augment, but that's just going to be way too expensive. We just reforge life and hope we hit a decent tier of life. Tier 9? Not that. Suffixes cannot be changed. Reforge life. 64? Flask life recovery rate? I think we can do better than that. Suffixes cannot be changed. Life. 20 life. How many divines do we have? 175? Yikes. This build's gonna impoverish us. Hello, kitty. Lost life recovery rate. Reforged life, please don't fail. Plus life recovery. Keep hitting plus life recovery rate, which is not a bad modifier, by the way, but we do need life. Oh, tier 1. Hell yeah. Okay. Now, a couple things we can do. We can... Let's just check out our belt prefixes, right? So we have all of these. However, we could be professional gamers and hit it with a Hunter Exalt. Oh man, the kitty's meowing is making me so sad. These are all pretty good if we Hunter Exalt it. Chaos damage actually not bad for once. Yeah, we'll definitely YOLO an orb. However, we can't really block anything. We cannot block anything. So we're just going to grab a Hunter Exalt. And we're going to Exalt this bad boy. Chaos damage, tier 1. Actually sick. And then we go for Flask effect. So what would be ideal is not having to bench this because we get reduced Flask charges gained. But there we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Amazing. I love it. Here's our belt. And then we can either improve our life or the chaos damage. So I think we can go improve the chaos damage with Catalyst. There we go. Here's our belt. Yeah, exactly. If it combined into +1. So we have +1 Flask charges gained. Yay. It's a pretty sick belt. Plus 34% increased Flask effect.
Exile, you're making me nervous.